How about now? Can you guys hear me okay?
Hello?
Ay, Morona mia. I'm telling you.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now? How about now? So there was a whole vamping section.
Oh, yeah. So we were talking back and forth, and
Yes.
they blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So we were plotting your demise, and you didn't hear a word. Ha! Anyway.
Oh, I wonder if this wasn't on to begin with.
Probably wasn't.
Yeah,
Who
well,
knows?
I don't know.
All right. So let me start over again. I've got wine. I've got chocolate. We've had shawarma, and we have scratch-off lottery tickets. So we're pretty much all set. But we just figured we'd stop in formality, just kind of like say hi and see what's going on. Because, you know, it's Monday. It's 8:02. And if it's Monday at 8:02, then it's Mighty Monkeys Nerd World News. And I went ahead and said, I'm your host. My name is Lou Spiatti.
And then we started a whole thing.
Start a whole vamp. Because that's my grandfather's name is Lou Spiatti. And since I'm going to be a grandfather this year, I'm trying to figure out who I'm emulating the most. And it's obviously going to be him. Because he's the man.
I heard it.
And I'm in your closet. No, you're not, Greg. There's a filing cabinet in my closet. You couldn't fit in there with our outfit. Besides, they just opened the closet. You weren't in there unless you're invisible. Are you invisible, Greg?
Ooh.
Greg.
It's
okay, Greg. You can come out of the closet now, Greg.
No, can I tell you, my day started off hell this morning.
Tell me.
I couldn't find my car keys.
You couldn't find your car keys?
No, I couldn't find my car keys.
That wasn't my fault.
Usually, I know. Usually on a Friday night or on a Monday night, Chris is usually hiding my car keys somewhere like up high where I can't reach it.
It's amazing.
Yes. But no, I didn't go out of the house on Saturday nor Sunday. The last time I drove was Friday night when I brought Tyler home from the urgent dental care.
Right.
So,
where should I put Jason Font's Wes Power Ranger time? Not that high. I like Wes. I like Jason. I don't want to put him above Star Trek, though. Definitely not above the TARDIS.
Well, so while you're looking for that,
I'm going to put them over here. So keep talking about
Saturday
Tyler.
And Sunday, I never went out of the house, so I didn't need my keys. Okay. So this morning, I got ready for work and everything. And I was running a little bit late to begin with because it was a Monday morning.
I think I need a new jacket.
We were all talking about new jackets. I looked on the keychain holder, not there. I looked at my jacket, not there. I looked at my other jacket, not there. Because my jacket was in the car. No, I look at my car, not there. I'm like, oh shit, where are my keys? So I hopped in the car. I'm like,
you watch your fucking language, please, in this show. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, woman.
Oh my God, can I tell you how many Jesus freaking Christs I've been saying later this
afternoon? And then, yes, my 20s are all natural.
They were in my purse, which happened to be in the car. So when I'm like, well, let's just go like this and try to start my car. And my car started. And I'm like, okay, they've got to be in the car somewhere. And I found them in my purse. And now I remember putting them in there when I went into the dentist's office on Friday night. So, and then we just had a really long day at work.
This jacket is now about 15, 20 pounds because of most of the pins and buttons that are on it right now. So.
What's that? Watch more genre movies.
I don't know. One of the vendors gave it to me.
It looks like spooky. Like Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember which one gave it to me, but it was cool and I liked it, so I put it on my jacket. And then there's my Voyager pin. That's from the Shakespeare Festival. Jason gave me this one for Dungeon Master. And then there's a Hufflepuff pin because I'm a Hufflepuff.
Did I bring you back the Hufflepuff one from
I think so. I think
Universal?
That was, yeah. And then I got my Bajoran comm badge that I've had since in the Star Trek, the
Too bad it didn't go.
Well, this is from the original movies, from the original cast. Then they didn't have the
they had the comm badges. They had the
right. So
sorry.
And then
we're totally off.
Then I've got we were never going to be on track today. Then I got my Ranger pin because I'm a Ranger, and then my TARDIS. I've got a flying sub sandwich. I can't remember who gave that to me, but it's awesome. Chrissy gave me that. Okay. And then I solemnly swear him up to no good. That's
usual.
Okay.
Jason.
And then now Jason just got added. And my Boston Red Sox pin.
I think I gave you that one.
Yeah, she gave me that one. Madman with a box. It's starting to look like Ace's jacket. Peter, that's the best compliment I've received all week. That is awesome. Thank you. I got my Beatles, my Shamrock for being an Aquinas alumni. RPO for, the stuff we did with the RPO.
That one I just got you.
Yeah. And then I got my two from Campaign 1 and Campaign 2 of Critical Role. So Vox Machina and Mighty Nine.
I want to say they had some pins at Millennium that were Critical Role out in the back corner.
Yeah. I know where their critical role section is. I'm going to go get myself a Chatty hoodie soon.
Is that there?
Yes, it's the light blue one with the brown cuffs and everything. I checked, and Millennium is selling it for the same price as the Critical Role shop.
So why not give the support to?
So I'm going to give support to the local business because they're awesome over at Millennium. I love those guys.
I still haven't gotten a Christmas present for you, so maybe I will hit Millennium. It's funny that you mentioned it because I was looking
that was not my intent, but okay.
No, but I was looking at those hoodies like the week after Christmas or whatever, and I'm like,
yeah, the blue Chatty one has definitely got my attention. Make sure it's XXL because
they run small.
Well, and I'm also not small anymore. My arm. Here's the thing: sizing has changed because I used to buy XL clothes, and I've been 6'5", 250 for most of the 21st century, right? But now suddenly, if I get an XL shirt, it's the sleeves are going to be here, and it makes me feel like I've gotten fat. It's like, wait, I know I haven't. I'm the same size.
The sizing of everything is definitely wonky.
Batman John.
Especially like if I'm ordering something from Amazon, I have to check the size measurements for like the waist and the bust and the height and things like that.
Yeah, you got me into buying costumes for Halloweens and masquerade balls and stuff like that. So I really had to research that. That's your freaking fault too. Yeah. I have a costume closet for the first time. I have a costume closet for the first time ever. The stream is now safe. Batman John is here. Absolutely. Hey, all cheers to Batman John. It's going through a little something. So we got love and good wishes for you, brother. He's beginning a journey. He will be becoming assimilated by the Borg. He's getting a port or something. Medical port. Yeah. So
I tried telling your dog that I checked my sugar. It's fine.
I will. No, what she's doing right now is trying to get your attention because she loves you. Here, Scooch.
Melanie, you have a costume room, not necessarily a costume closet.
See, this is what she's looking for. She wants to say hi to everybody.
This way.
Hello, everybody. Okay. So we got a puppy sighting. We do actually have some news.
We do?
We do. I have a story that Dee helped me out with.
Oh, and I'll let you know, we have no guest announcements right now. We are still working on them. I have emails out to agents, things like that. So as soon as we have stuff that we have given the green light, we will let you guys know. But right now we have nothing.
We are close. We're close.
But no cigar.
But no cigars at the moment. So keep them unlit because those cigars are not yet ready. We don't have them yet.
Greg and I are going to dress up as dinosaurs tomorrow and dance. Nice.
That's good.
Are those the inflatable ones?
Probably.
Okay.
All right. I need to call Keegan. My hair's a mess. So let's jump into the one little news story we've got just so we can talk about some cool stuff that happened. I need to click a button here and click a button here because look at that group of badasses. Oh, by the way, that's Todd Stashwick.
I know who he is.
He was in Picard season 3. He's a badass. Just saying. I love that guy.
And he's a gamer.
He's a total gamer. You should see his gaming room at his house. Oh my God. I want to hang out with this guy. Lifetime Achievement Awards are usually presented to an individual for their contributions to genre entertainment like Stan Lee and Leonard Nimoy, who have received the top honor at the Saturn Awards. This year's award covers the entire cast of Star Trek: The Next Generation due to its continued influence on the face of general television. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of skepticism about a Star Trek spinoff that didn't involve the cast of the original series in any way, and production on the show was notoriously rocky for its first 2 seasons before hitting its stride in season 3. Next Generation forged its own identity quickly and now might be considered the purer version of Gene Roddenberry's initial vision. Next Generation, even more than the original series, is devoted to diplomacy, peace, and multiculturalism. Mm-hmm. The Saturn Lifetime Achievement Award was presented to the TNG cast by producer and Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige, who is an avowed Star Trek fan. On hand to accept the award was Sir Patrick Stewart, Brent Spiner, Marina Sirtis, Gates McFadden, Michael Dorn, and Will Wheaton. While not present, TNG cast members LeVar Burton and Jonathan Frakes are also being bestowed with this honor. Both actors had to send in their regrets due to scheduling conflict, but are with their crew in spirit. You know what? It's funny to me seeing them at conventions and interviews and just various like biographical check-ins with these people, how they really genuinely, that's a family. You know, they genuinely keep up with each other. They're always involved in each other's lives. Micah Burton even posted on Instagram, because it was just Brent Spiner's birthday the other day. Micah Burton said, "Happy birthday, Uncle Brent." You know, it was so cute, you know, to see that. And it's just amazing how TNG has managed to create the rest of the franchise.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the original cast obviously they made their mark, but it's the TNG cast that really kind of
propelled it even more forward.
Exactly. Vicky just realized it was a Monday. I feel that same way, usually around 11 o'clock when I'm already been at City Hall for a couple of hours. And I'm like, oh God, it's Monday.
Just hearing Frakes use the F word in interviews and podcasts is mind-blowing.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I haven't watched the latest Shuttle Pod show that Dominic Keating and Connor Trenier host on a regular basis. They do some great stuff.
Trip, right?
Yeah. Okay. Trenier's Trip, and then Dominic Keating was Reed in Star Trek Enterprise. And the two of them hit it off and became best friends because of their time working on the show together.
Isn't Enterprise the one where they lost the dog? No, that was Admiral Archer.
They made a reference to it in the J.J. Abrams reboot.
Okay.
But in essence, it was referring to the Archer's dog. And Archer played by Scott Bakula. Okay. If you get a chance to go onto YouTube and look for the Shuttle Pod show with Connor Trenier and Dominic Keating, I recommend it. It's a lot of fun. They interview a lot of luminaries in Star Trek lore. They've had a great talk with George Takei. Jonathan Frakes was the recent one. I haven't watched it yet. They have had a lot of great people on and have had a lot of fun talking to these folks. Let's see. Vicky won some special poop yesterday.
That scares me. It's got to be something from their Sunday show.
I would say it's probably good. I'm going to say yay. Anyway, so yes, I want to work on a new jacket. I want one that actually fits me better than this one did. And I want a cool sleeve. I want
it's like you need like one of those varsity jackets.
I don't know if I want both sleeves to be like, I'm almost like Space 1999. They all had like the pale beige gray uniform, but then they each had an arm that was a different color. So that was their nod to Star Trek, because Star Trek had, you know, the red, the blue, the gold.
You need ruffles.
No, I don't.
Is it that Victorian shirt like Jerry Seinfeld?
No.
the puffy pirate
Even
shirt?
at Ren fairs, I do not wear ruffled shirts. No.
You can pull it off.
Yes, right. I pull the shirt off after you try putting it on me. That's as far as that goes.
I was going to say, is Greg pulling it off?
Ooh, baby, don't promise. Don't promise. But I'm thinking like a black jacket with like maybe like a gray or a red right sleeve. And then I could put all of the cool patches that Dan and Ann have had designed for FC3 over the years. I could put it right down like mission patches.
Oh.
Right? And then litter it with the buttons and pins like always. So. Because I'm a clothing designer. No, I'm not. You could be a pirate with the puffy shirt. See, now, Eileen, I've done puffy. I've done the puffy shirts because I have the Ren Fair shirts that have the big, you know, the swordsman sleeves. The ruffles are not a thing. Ruffles, I do not. Ruffles have ridges. They're meant to be eaten with dip and hummus.
That's what Jason said. Ruffles chips only.
That's it. Ruffles chips. Other than that, no shirts with ruffles. So,
did you notice my nails?
I did notice your nails, and just
don't start.
I'm just asking because the other team has maroon and gold too, don't they?
No, they're red and yellow, not
red and yellow, not maroon and gold.
No, not maroon. Because it's funny because both teams have red jerseys and white jerseys.
Which team does Taylor Swift play for?
Taylor Swift plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. Did you see?
I love that woman so much.
Did you see Trevor Noah's intro monologue?
No.
Last night
at the Grammys.
Oh my God, he was saying, okay, every time we mention Taylor Swift's name in regards to awards and stuff tonight, we are going to cut to an NFL player.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, Terry Crews is on
the
TV on the TV screen.
That's amazing.
And he burst out laughing. He goes, because he's like, yes, because Taylor has everything to do and say, put the cameras on me. No. So every time.
Yeah, so they're making their statement.
And so she's like laughing hysterically in regards to
Tanya, I'm not a D&D person. What was with the dragon on the table? He was going to eat the little people?
Well, on Saturday, so good question. Our characters found these little gold ingot type things with different animal figures on them.
That's you.
And some of them come together as keys. So in regards to it, we decided to use the 6 keys and put them together, and we opened the first door. Well, the first door that needed those 6 keys opened to an ancient red dragon. It looked a little small on the table, but it was much bigger.
I'm not familiar with this Dungeons and Dragons game. Can you tell me more about it? There's a Pinocchio nose.
Dungeon Master.
Yeah, stop it. Okay. I was being funny.
I know. So all 4 of our characters are evil, so we didn't really care that we let out another big bad evil type thing.
No, he has a big pile of XP. Take him down.
Well, if it wasn't an ancient red dragon, we might have. But
you're just not thinking adventurously.
Mark's like, I don't think I could handle a breath weapon. I only have 41 hit points.
Okay, so you could take 1 hit. You guys take it down and around, your powerful evil people. Come on. Because good is dumb.
So now we have a possible call-in favor.
Oh, do you now?
With the
because
red
you released
dragon.
the dragon, so the dragon owes you one. It's a solid dragon. Got it.
Yeah.
Hey, can you nuke this small town for us, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
So that was the whole thing. So it was like Saturday night about 10 something, and I'm just like, okay, click. This is what I'm doing. So, well, yeah, because it said Sean wanted it as a pet. We'll take the dragon as a pet. He asked. Sean actually asked. He's like, "Can I have it for a pet?" And the dragon turns and looks at him. It's like, no. And it had.
So you don't want me to play an evil character?
Dragon eggs that it was ready to.
I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Just ask Robin.
Yes. No.
There's a story there.
So it was just when we were in another room. I'm like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go a step behind. I'm like, I'll follow Mark in. So Mark's playing a big warrior cleric type fighter cleric, and so his character's like 7 feet tall, and Chrissy and I are both like Jules' height. She's a drow. I'm a regular elf, that type of thing. And Mark's like, here, and he moved my character so it was right behind his figure. I'm like, absolutely. I said, neutral evil's going to use you as a meat shield. You go in and get him. You are my damage zone.
Go get him, Ray.
Because I'm a thief. I want to go backy, stabby, stabby. So, but yeah, so that was the whole thing is we let the dragon out, and now we possibly have a favor to call in at some given point in the future.
No story time tonight. I just didn't have the time to write anything this week. There was a lot going on. I got to see both of my parents, though. That was cool because they don't live together anymore. Our parents have been split for a while now. So I got to have dinner with them back-to-back nights. That was kind of cool. And then some stuff going on in the family that was really cool. Can't talk about it just yet, but it was awesome. And so lots of good things, but unfortunately, it kind of distracted me from getting a chance to sit down. Although for the first time in several years, I actually know what happens next in that story. So I will get that on a list of things to do. And I will make sure that I have something to read for you guys soon. Thank you, Greg and Melanie. I appreciate that. She was talking about you two. As a matter of fact, we were having dinner Wednesday night, and she was talking about how much she loved the both of you. So I'm hoping to get the 3 of you in the same room again very soon, because that was a lot of fun. And my grandparents just had their 72nd anniversary.
Holy cow!
Wow!
Congratulations to them.
Outstanding, Vicky. I know it's a little bit late, but if next time you see them, tell them we said congratulations, and think that's just absolutely amazing. Love it.
Sorry,
I think that's one of the things about being a divorced guy is I know I'm never going to be able to have that kind of a story. That's
sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at
the
Greg's
sippy cup comment. Yeah, and that's awesome. That is pure freaking awesome. I love that. So much love for Vicky's grandparents. May they have many, many more years ahead of them yet. And so that's a thing. So Star Trek ran the freaking table at the Saturn Awards. That was awesome. Jerry Ryan picked one up. Picard Season 3 got an award. And then the Lifetime Achievement Award for the TNG cast as a whole. I think that was amazing. We're coming up soon I don't know. I can't say it's going to be next week or the week after, but she's been working her ass off, and she's in touch with a couple of agents. There are some offers on the table. So for the sake of transparency, there's going to be a guest announcement coming up. We just can't predict exactly when it will be. But when it lands, oh boy, it's going to land big. It's going to be a cool one. I'm excited for this one. I really hope this one comes together. This would be brilliant. So we have that going on right now. Batman John's got a long day ahead of him tomorrow. So everybody wish him well, wish him success, wish him great health, and much love. The volunteer application is going to be going. I think it's live now, but I'm going to be doing some editing of it this week. And so the volunteer application for FC 324 will be, I'm hoping, available next week to my desires on that one. And give you a clue.
Sorry, Melanie, we can't.
Because this one is so identifiable that any clue
is going to give it away.
Yeah, there's no way to talk about this particular person without giving it away. So I can't.
But we can't give anything away because we're working our little tail feathers off in order to get them.
There is a con that used to be in the area that would tell you exactly what they were doing at all times, even if they weren't doing it. We're not going to be like that. We're not going to give you information until we know it's set in stone, locked and loaded and ready to go. So that's a thing. And we love you. So we're going to treat you with that kind of transparency and respect. So do you have anything you would like to add to the show for this evening's adventures and perhaps information's sake? Any upcoming events we should know about? This is dead air. It's not really good in televised space.
I'm thinking, can they see that the
smoke is pouring forth?
A Milky Way bar.
She's nomming on a Milky Way.
It's a United States Milky Way, not the Great Britain Milky Ways, because the Milky Ways, I think, are Three Musketeers over there. Something like that.
Peter, I'm unable to answer your question. I'm sorry. It's just there's just no hints available at this time. I apologize for that. Anne asked me to do an event with Chris at some point, but I forgot what it was. So did I. I don't think I ever was told about that one.
Oh, Deanna's right. We'll be at the Syracuse Collector Con March 16th and 17th. Anne and I will be there both days that weekend. We are.
Am I going to that one too? No, I'm going.
You're going to Toricon the following weekend. I'm going to
Toricon the following weekend with you. Got it.
Yeah. So. I'm
ready for Toricon.
So there's that. No, I don't think so.
Oh, no worries, buddy. No worries. So that's that.
Believe me, once we are given the green light to go.
Oh, seriously.
We will. But
because there's no way on earth I would want to keep this one a secret. Thank you, Dee. Yep, we'll be at Toricon March 24th and 25th. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be having a grandchild enter my life somewhere in late May, early June. It's a boy, by the way. We found out recently. Names are still being batted around. There's a couple of front runners right now.
Batted
around like a cat with a toy. So that's a thing.
Ooh. That was weird. Like your whole screen glitched for a second.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not going to try and recognize it at the moment. Okay, just let me know where I'm meant to be and in what costume. There you go. All right. So friends, family, and all points in between, that's all we've got. It's only been 25 minutes. We should push it out to a half an hour. No, I'm kidding. We couldn't do that. I can't vamp that far.
No.
So for Tanya and for Deanna, for Anne, for Dan, for Brian, for Vicky and Mel and Greg and Jason and Peter and Red and a whole bunch of other people who've shown up, and for Batman John, who we love very much. You guys have a great week. Have a safe week. And we will talk to you again next week. We gotta go now.